Hey, what up, chat? You guys hear me? Testing. It's in a new setting at the moment. Checking if my mic works and everything. What up? I already see some questions. Has anyone traded with him before? Nope. Has anyone ever used the broker thing with him? Some new people. Yeah, what up? What up, guys? Thanks for joining. Just gonna let some people join. So I assume that some of you, it's probably your first time coming on the stream today. Garrick's probably, Shubhib, for your first time on the stream. So any questions regarding anything, we will be going through the setups and everything as we go along. But yeah, welcome, guys. I think the market will be bullish or bearish today. We'll wait and see. Let my technical analysis play out. There's a lot to unpack in today's market analysis. So if you guys stick around, we might be able to get a trade. We have absolutely been crushing it already. What's up, Dana? I've been missing your middle of your night money makers. Middle of the night, bro. No, it's the middle of the morning, dude. You need to wake up earlier. One of the most successful people I've traded along so far with. Appreciate that, brother. Danny, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up? Hope so everyone's having a great day so far. I know we have. I'll just show you in the alone in the VIP today's been insane. Even in the free, guys. Have a look at this quickly. So just want to show you guys this. This was in the free group. I already sent you guys 2 free trades. And this is completely for free. You guys can take this. So I believe I worked it out already. Just alone on the 2 free signals, they were a little bit earlier, like 7 my time, which again for people in Dubai, it was probably around 10:30. Some people in Europe, it was probably around the same time. So a lot of people are saying like sometimes it's a bit too early, but I'm accommodating pretty much for everyone. So, you know, maybe pre-London session, you know, market gives opportunity, we're going to take the trade, right? If you guys want to make serious money, you got to start waking up earlier. Like that's just what it comes down to. Again, you miss out on one opportunity doesn't mean that you can miss out on all opportunities. This was just one free trade that we sent to the group, right? And then I sent another one that said TP number 2. This went for 150 pips. And then we sent another trade. Wait, sorry, that was the second trade that we sent. This was the first one we sent at 6 o'clock. I was up very early this morning, actually. 6 o'clock, so some of you maybe did miss this, and I don't blame you. A lot of you guys prefer your beauty sleep. I prefer to make money. I prefer to wake up and make money. I don't know what time you guys generally wake up. 5:59 a.m. is a killer. It depends, bro. Like, I wake up very early. So if I see an opportunity on the market, you know, a lot of people caught the same move. Again, this was just one move. You know, you guys obviously see what we do on a day-to-day basis here. Like, again, I like to trade certain sessions, but if the market presents an opportunity, if we see a candle closure, if we see a certain pattern, we're going to take the same trade. So it doesn't matter. Timing is obviously crucial in the markets. You know, like 5 minutes can make a big difference. 1 minute can make a big difference. An hour can make a big difference, right? So this one hit TP number 2, that we got 100 pips. And then this one ended up being an absolute smoke show, which was TP number 3. We end up smashing up to 400 and I think it was 350 pips, but we peaked at about 400. So this was a really good trade. I did say update the TP3 was hit. And we opened up a few more spots in the VIP. And then I sent another 2 to because TP number 4 was hit already this morning. And then we had another trade over here, which TP3 was hit, or both TP4s was hit in the VIP as well. So that's what's been happening today, guys. So if you guys want to get access, obviously you guys want to get access to the VIP, or you guys want to get access to the AI, all the swing groups. There's a swing group, the AI, the crypto, and you get access obviously to my education. So if you guys want to get access to all these groups, make sure to obviously drop me a DM before the session starts, guys. The link is here at the top. Click this link, the VIP signals, AI signals, link in the description. Make sure to drop me a DM. Send me a DM now. Let's get your accounts loaded so you can possibly take the same trade that I take live on stream. completely for free, right? Just reading some of the questions. Give us a live trade. If there's a live trade, bro, I will give you a live trade. Remember, Zayda, I don't work for you. I don't work for you, bro. I come in and do this completely for free so that you guys can learn. I really enjoy doing this. So I've got a passion for this. Is why I do it. But at the same time, guys, I'll never ever. If you guys have been on my stream, sorry, I'm just busy checking something. If you guys have been on my streams before, you know we never ever force a position. We always wait for opportunity. If we don't get the opportunity, then that's it, right? Timing's everything. What's up, Adam? Dana asked, someone asked, I missed on the signals this morning. It's fine, dude. It's just one trade, dude. Just a couple of trades. Dana asked, any idea what happened to the gold after it hit 44442? I think there was news. I am pretty sure there was news. Let me just double check. I mean, we had a yellow folder, which is not too crazy, but it could have probably impacted it. Then we have another folder happening at 2:45, so in the next 12 minutes or so, somewhere around then. So let's pay attention to this. Probably going to be quite volatile. Sorry, in the next 7 minutes, so 12 minutes. I can't even tell time. Let me have a look at that data. Could have been because of this, this yellow folder. What's it? Are you from New Zealand or Australia? Neither. I am from South Africa. Okay, cool. Let's do a top to bottom analysis just to get into it. Let's get into the top to bottom analysis. So we're going to run through, obviously, looking at the daily. We work through, obviously, looking at the monthly. I just want to check if anything has changed, any significant chart, anything significant that we need to look out for. Let me just have a look on the monthly. You can see that the monthly's looking, obviously, the monthly overall, guys, is obviously still bullish. Again, we obviously still, again, you got to remember these candles are not structured. So at any point, this candle can reject. The month can still close bearish and continue to make structure. If this monthly, say for example, does something like this, it's always important to start looking at the monthly when you start to, come towards the end of the month, right? Because there's important factors. Remember, what is some things that you need to, what is the website that you're on? Forexfactory.com. You just simply type in forexfactory.com and you can find it. Just type it in and you'll be able to see all the news. And then just for you guys, if you want to see, you guys can take this little tab here. You guys have a look. Just click right, click left, and you can go through the days. And something even cooler, if you guys want to do this as well, you guys can filter out if you only just want red folders, which is important, or even orange is also quite important. You can do that as well, and it'll just show you orange and red folders. And then you can go across the days as well, and then it'll just tell you probably the most important ones. Obviously, the ones that we need to pay attention to is the USD, right? So when it says USD, these ones, obviously, depending on what pair you trade, will have an impact on that specific pair. But otherwise, if we're just trading, let's say gold, for example, we need to pay attention to the USD, all right? Does that make sense to everyone? I don't think I need to go through that too much. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, just if you want to obviously change exactly what I did, just obviously change the settings. And you can even choose if you just want USD, you can just put in simply USD, unclick the rest, but I'm not going to waste time doing that. If you guys want to play with this, just obviously check what's happening overall. Let me just see. Cool. Okay, all right. Let me move on. I see that Dana's question was answered by Jay. Appreciate that, bro. All right, so very important, once the monthly closes, right, we need to pay attention to how that specific monthly closes. Now, you can see we had a slight top wick at the top here, but other than that, you need to see okay, if we're going to close here respecting, okay, that's fine. If this candle does end up closing something like this, closes below there, for example, you could potentially see more downwards motion coming over the next month. If this candle, for example, does something like this, so we're going to assume that this candle is going to close bearish, right below this candle, which is fine, a bearish engulfing candle. That's obviously obvious for this month, but we need to pay attention to how this next candle opens up. Is it going to push straight down, get a potential wick fill, come back up, and potentially create a top wick fill before coming back down? Obviously, that's quite a steep level to come down to. But again, in terms of if you're looking at gold, I've seen some crazy things happen, right? So don't ever just put yourself into a box. Just always pay attention and always look at the higher time frames and always add that in for extra confidence, right? So we obviously break it down from the monthly. We can check at the weekly, see what's happening. Now we can see something quite important here, right? Something on the weekly, something we can pay attention to. If we see what the current level we're at. So we currently see that the current price is 4355, and we can see something quite interesting here, right? You can see that this was a previous level that was respected. Can everyone see that? Can anyone tell me why this level was respected? Why it's so significant? Is there any specific reason why this level now is quite important? Could anyone tell me in the chat? I don't move on until someone says something. I need you guys all to be on the same page. It's my that's my goal, to teach you guys. The more, don't feel stupid, don't feel shy. You're gonna learn, you're gonna grow. This is the thing. This is like, it's like being in school again, guys. Like the people that ask all the questions, the people that learn the fastest, right? Because they're not scared to ask a question, they're not scared to grow. It's exactly the same thing. Guys need to step out your comfort zone. You guys need to ask questions. You guys need to grow. Like this is the thing. This is how we build a community. This is how we learn from each other, right? And this is how I learn specifically, for example, of you guys, right? Elephant bar. I guess CZ, but it broke resistance. Got to do with the war. Not necessarily. I mean, in terms of where price is at the moment, I wouldn't say that's anything got to do necessarily with the war. I'd say prices pushed down because of the war. Fine, fair enough. Sorry, I'm still slightly a bit sick, but it's fine. What's up, Mackie Max? What's up, bro? So there was a few answers there. So I just want to answer an elephant candle. Obviously, that's just banter, but yes, it is obviously a big bearish candle, which we can call it an elephant candle. It broke resistance. Fine, it broke support, right? Not resistance. This would be your support. The resistance is, always remember, always get confused, is resistance, ceiling. Resist, you're trying to push through, right? Support is your base. Just so you don't get confused, but that's fine. Close enough. I suppose you might have meant it's your support. So yes, that's correct. If you meant support, because this is obviously your support line. Because why? This was previously a level that we tested for 3 weeks, right? This was a level that was respected. Once we broke through the resistance area, right? Came back and retested this now as a support 3 weeks in a row. So you obviously know that this level is important. And when I break it down onto the 4-hour chart, you guys are going to see how to, identify this. Cool. Become a retest area. Perfect. That's correct. Same. Yeah. Support level. Correct. Key level of support. Nice. Cool. Yeah. I think someone meant by resistance. It was like you maybe meant support. It's no problem. Also get mixed up sometimes. What's up, Kieran? What's up, broski? All right. So yeah, that's pretty important, right? And why this is even more significant, because it's not only a support level, but it was previously acted as a resistance level, right? So it's co-intuitive, that's both works together in conjunction with one another, because we know that this level was previously tested 1, 2, even basically you can call it this 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Before breaking through it, we respected it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks before breaking through it, right? Once we broke through it, it was 3 weeks that we retested this kind of level again, right? Cool. So now we understand that we're in pretty much a little key level, and this is going to dictate whether or not, right? Now, a lot of you guys would say, so where would our next support level be? It'll be down here, right? Now, a lot of you would think, but that's crazy, Luke. That price is like $100 from where we're at now. It's like, dude, did you see how much we moved from here already? It's like, dude, we've moved that easily within a month, within a couple of weeks, right? So you guys got to pay attention to that as well. I'm just going to make this slightly more bigger so you can see it a bit easier. So this would obviously be your next level, right? For price to break down to and come down to retest, if we do. And once we start to see closure, obviously we still need to get through this level as well, which is obviously going to be quite important. This level is obviously quite important for us, you know, whether we break that or not, or whether we tap down. This candle simply came down and grabbed liquidity within this area and rejected and came back up. There's a strong possibility that this could be a rejection candle because why? A, we came down for a bottom wick, grabbed liquidity. This could be a reversal candle. So there's still a possibility by the end of this week, it's only Tuesday, that this candle can still flip and become bullish, right? So what's up, Sam? Does everyone understand, firstly, the key levels that we're looking at, what level it needs to break, understanding that there's a bottom wick in play, and understand that we're still on Tuesday, so there's a high possibility that this candle can still reverse and flip bullish. Mention a few key concepts there. Now, I'll make it as very simple as possible. I don't complicate it. I just want you guys to be on the same page because this is how we obviously move forward, right? So I'm going to give you guys just a quick, 30 seconds or so just to ask me a question. If you guys are all good, we move on. Just put a thumbs up in the chat, say, cool, understood. Because I want you guys to understand these key levels, because this is when you start to look at, we can start identifying a key level, let's say firstly on a weekly or monthly, but we can also do it on a 5-minute, a 15-minute, same thing. And then we need to understand structure, how we form it in structure, right? So all pretty important, important for now. Cool. So I'll move on. Everything good? Sweet. Okay, cool. And we move on to the daily and just have a look at what's happening on the daily. Now, I just want to remove all of these drawings for now, just to understand. But now you guys can see a little bit of a better picture. Why? Because we pretty much on this level, we can draw this out a little bit sexier, you know, for us to look at. That looks nice. It looks great. So now we understand, okay, cool. This level is clearly being respected at this point, right? What price are the key levels? Well, this key level needs to be broken. It's a level of support, and I'd say these levels here, right? Once we break down, but you guys, if you're in the VIP, if you want to get access to the VIP, or make sure to drop me a DM, but I'll be updating you guys in this. When price starts to push below this, you guys will know, like, this is not important for now, right now, but when price starts to break, we need to pay attention to that, right? But it's like it's quite far away from now, guys. Like, if you guys are in the VIP, I'm going to be updating you by the time we break this, so you guys will get a very clear indication by the time we move, let's say $900, right? I mean, for sure. It's just something to obviously pay attention to. Obviously, gold's moving super volatile at the moment, so price can do a lot of certain things, right? It's just something that we be in control of, you know, what's happening in the market. That if price had to suddenly start to reject, where's the next level it's going to bounce down to? Probably down here, right? Probably going to reject down to 3.9 levels. Fill out this range, because at the same time, guys, isn't this just a big range? Wouldn't you classify this? Remember when you draw a range on a smaller time frame? Wouldn't that be just another range on the daily time frame? What is it? What do we normally indicate about a daily time frame, or what do we indicate about ranges? Technically needs to fill, right? So we didn't fill here, we didn't close in here. So there's a lot of obviously possibilities of, you know, price reversing, respecting, closed above there yesterday, indicating that price can reject. We came down for a bottom wick here already, so price can still close above here and continue doing something like this, right? See, price can, at this time, this daily can still flip bullish and still do something like this. Not today, but let's say over the coming days. So, yeah. Had a great week so far, very profitable. Really happy to hear that, Sam. Keep it up. Any of you other guys, obviously, any of your other guys' experience, did some of you guys manage to catch those trades this morning? I know quite early, but for some of you guys tell me like, hey Luke, what time should I set my alarm? I say as early as fucking possible. What are you sleeping for? What are you sleeping for? You guys are trying to escape the 9-to-5 job. Wake up earlier. What do you think? Like, this is the thing what I'm telling people. Like, why does it become my problem that you don't wake up earlier to make money and change your life? Dude, when I was working a job, I was waking up, I was doing trading every minute that I was awake, that any minute that I could sleep. I used to work 14 hours every single day almost. Dude, I didn't have time. I made time. If I had an opportunity to make money at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll say, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll be there, right? This is the difference between lazy people and successful people, because they will always make an excuse. Oh no, bro, I came home late yesterday. I finished at 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't wake up at 5. That's your fucking problem, dude. You know? Sorry, dude. Then enjoy your 9 to 5. But if you want to actually make serious money and change your life, wake up earlier. And like, obviously it's different now because I'm in Europe, right? Want to make money needs to put in the effort. For sure, bro. For sure. No, if you just want to do anything in general, you know, like professional footballers, well, for example, always go back to that, or professional athletes, they don't train 4 hours a day. They train like 10, 11 hours a day. That's what makes them a little bit different, right? So they put in a lot of work. They go do training, they go to sauna, they go do this, they go do that. There's so many other things that they do. They don't waste their time. They're always trying to find ways to benefit them and make themselves even better, right? In and out of the pitch. All right, cool. We're going to go down to the 1 hour. I do see a potential 1 hour short coming up. Something I looked at before jumping on the charts. I did see a little break. We have sort of got a level over here. Let me just pop this up. Supply level. Got a bit of a supply level going on here. So if price can sort of push up to, let's say, oh, where's my tool here? Oh yeah, okay. Price can sort of push up to, this is like this level here. I'm pretty happy with that. Price can come up to there. Be pretty happy for a sell over here. Do you guys see the supply level here? Supply zone, I think it is my supply zone. I think it's that, yeah, perfect. Cool. Bit of a supply zone there. You can see an imbalance of this candle pushing down. This candle didn't come up and quite tap into the top wick. So this could be an indication that we could still come down and have a bit of a reversal. But now at the same time, the only concern that I have about this candle, sorry, here come a little bit down, is that we came here, right? This is why we might not get the move, because if you see this wick over here, this is something I was looking at before. I'm just trying to show you guys just before, because you might get an opportunity for a potential short over here. I think it's around 9.1, yeah, somewhere up here, just above this candle, 9.1 I'd be happy with. This is a supply level. If price pushes down, we can reject. We could start to target these lows at the bottom over here. I'd be happy with like targeting somewhere below here. If price wants to obviously reject, be happy with that. This is obviously not a supply level anymore. We're going to put this as order block, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. It's not an order block. I just need to change the wording. I just know that's what it is. 4352 area of interest on lower time frame. 4352. Yeah, it's down here or down here somewhere here. I mean, potentially on a lower time frame, but I'm more focusing on potentially a 1 hour trade for now, just based on the volume. Just seen some questions. I want to make, okay, 100%. 4345, good area for buy according to 5 minute time frame. Let's have a look. Let me have a look at the 15 as well first. Don't know if I'm very keen on taking a buy at this level. Like the only buy I'll take up is up to the supply level. Trying to think where I would buy from here. Yeah, I don't really quite see it. There's so many signals this morning sleeping, bro. How was the sleep? How was the sleep there, Kieran? I hope you enjoyed it, bro. I hope it was really great, bro. I hope it was really good. I hope you enjoyed your sleep, bro. For all the people that slept today, I hope you had a nice sleep. I hope you had the best sleep ever, dude. You know? Oh, I wish I had the best life like you guys. I can just sleep like that, eh? Oh, What a nice life you guys have, eh? Damn. I need to be watching your guys' videos, bro. Oh, man, you're joking. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I just want to put into a... let me just check something here. I just want to check... what I need to do is, because the problem is I need to send it to the VIP as well. There is a bit of a buy down here at 4335. I think it's somewhere down here at 335. Yeah, this is good. This will be fine as well for a buy. So we got a certain level here on the 5. A nice demand zone over here. This will be saucy. Depends if we come up first. It depends how we come up. If we come up first, I'd be happy with taking either at this point. Demand zone. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. Let's type this in. I just want to get a more clearer visual of this. I just want to sort out my blocks. I also need to send the trade. I need to just put it into format. So for now, looking at sells at this level, 9.1. I'd be happy with down here. I think it's below this candle, below, yeah, this wick over here. If we tap into there, 9.1 would be fine. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, and then a buy over here. So I'm just gonna type this out. I just want to type it out quickly. Just so I can send it to the VIP, because the problem is that, you know, sometimes it happens so quick and I need to be in there, you know, 4391. When I take a sell, I will let you guys know. Just don't panic. I just gotta try and think where I'd put my stop loss. What would I target? I'm just gonna put out variations of ideas for now, guys. Just give me a second. I'll get back to any questions and stuff like that for now. Short, I want a short over here. How much is that? The problem is now you're facing like, you know, high. I think we're going to get a reaction off there. So that would be, it's not the greatest 1.34R, but I do believe we can come down to those levels. Again, yes, it is quite a big little, I mean, we can put a stop above there, I suppose. I just want to see on the 1 hour quickly. How does that look? The 1 hour has to be higher. It's a problem. I suppose you can put it on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I would want, but it's fine. You in just yet? Just joined. I'm gonna get back to everything, guys. I can't get distracted. I just want to I'm not in a position just yet. I just want to make sure my message is ready. Okay, looks like we're coming up first. 4375, 4375. Down here would be 4336, 4429. Okay, it looks like we're going to come up and tap this 9.1 level. Going to prepare to get in this. I want to just type this out for you guys because it looks like we're going to come up first. I don't think we're going to tap into the demand zone just yet, so I'm not too phased about that. 9.1 I'm going to get in, guys. Get ready. Because it looks like we're pushing up. 9-1, I'm going for sell. You guys can follow the trade here for now. Just look at the left. Here's my stop loss. Update you guys because it's looking like we're going to go up. I need to just put in my orders as well. Just give me a second. I'm selling at 9-1. 4391. Okay, so I'm at 4391. 91. Looks like we're pushing up. 4391. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to type it on the screen now, guys. You will get a glimpse of everything. It's not quite there yet, just yet. Did we tap into that? Oh, fuck, we did go into 9-1. Oh, we should be in. We should have been in. Fuck. That was our entry. I tapped into that while I wasn't looking. Oh, my God. Okay, we might still come up again. Wait. If we come up again, it's fine. But technically we should have entered there at 9-1. Maybe we'll get another chance here. Yeah, I know. I just didn't see that. Maybe we'll get another chance. Just as I was busy typing. Like I was putting it on my orders. Okay, looks like we're coming up again. Okay, cool. That's perfect. We're in. Okay, I am in. 4391 was my entry. Stop loss is here 4429. Final take profits down here at 4336. Let me just type this out. So entry was 4. Entry is 4391. That's fine. And then stop loss is 4429. 29. TP1 is going to be, let's make sure, 4385, 4385. TP1, that's TP1. 85. TP2 is going to be 4370. TP3 is going to be 4336. All right, guys have everything here. In a bit of drawdown at the moment, 30-40 pips. It's okay. Into the 9-1, it's fine. Luckily, we didn't enter. So the thing is, what's great is like we could have just re-entered like somewhere down here. Remember when you started to pop down at like 8.5? That's why we always wait. We wait for confirmation. Like maybe we didn't get it. Maybe the chance will still come back, right? So if we get in now, we're at like 100 pips drawdown at the moment, which is not necessary. Now we're only like 40 pips drawdown. Obviously, guys, use proper risk management in these situations because market is super volatile. Like even this morning was crazy already. Like when I woke up, even on that move, we had like 5 minutes. It was even on the 5-minute chart where I woke up and I think it was at like 7:30. Yeah, look at this. Like at 7:50 out of nowhere, price just volumed like this for like 500 pips. We caught that obviously in the VIP and in the free. I give you guys the free. But you see how quick like price is super volatile, bro. It's not taking any prisoners today. Is it coming down like a break-even zone? It's fine. I was expecting, obviously now you got to expect a bit of volume coming in. But it's fine, as long as we do have volume, that means we can trade. Obviously, again, it's just a trade setup, it's just a trade idea. Just want to get this because I know a lot of you guys are going to be stressing about that. But yeah, guys, it's a trade overall. Pretty happy with our patience, with the entry, how the trade plays out. Let's see. We see we're pushing out a little bit now. Let's actually put in my 5. Yeah, so guys, obviously it was just like important that the thing is, there is still a potential. Let me just check something here. So this is the 15-minute. Hopefully that was the top wick that we needed for us to reject. That'll be beautiful. Because obviously on the 5-minute, the thing is we didn't come up for a top wick here on neither candles, which is a little bit scary. But on the 15-minute, we did have a bit of a top wick here. So hopefully this candle can just pretty much reject from this point and close. When does this candle close? In the next 9 minutes. So if this candle can completely reject, it'll be perfect for us. It'll be brilliant. We obviously just don't want this candle to obviously build any structure now. If this candle can just reject, close down, and start creating bearish structure, it'll be brilliant for us, right? Bum, 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 bum. So what did we peak at there? I don't think it was much. Peaked at like what? I think it was like pretty much nothing. 50 pips, nothing too crazy. But yeah, the trade overall, good idea, good patience. And I would just let it play. The only thing is, obviously this candle didn't come up for a top wick. So there is still, like, neither of these 5-minute candles came up for a top wick. So there is still a potential that we could see a little bit more drawdown, which again is not the worst thing that can happen. See a slightly top wick. It's nothing too crazy. So we need to see. Now everyone's stressing. Oh no, drawdown, no. Then we got back into profit. It was like, oh yes. So, oh no. It's a little bit more of a top wick. I'd be like, all right, that's fine. Sometimes it doesn't look as bad as it looks, right? It doesn't look as bad. Like when you start to understand candles and you start to understand, like, you know, wicks and what it needs to do, it's like, it's not that bad. I'm happy with this 15-minute candle. Like if this 15-minute candle can close bearish, like if this candle can just flip and within the next like 6 minutes, break below like 8.1, so reject by like 100 pips from here, it'll be perfect. Hey Luke, I'm trading on the demo account just to test it out. What is the minimum amount of money I need to trade gold? I don't really think there is a minimum. Like, I think it depends on what you wanting to, obviously, what's it called? What you wanting to risk, right? But I'd say like, trading gold, I'd say about 300, 500. But if you obviously want to trade like with me, then you obviously get a deposit bonus. So that obviously helps. If you trade with like 300, you can get a deposit bonus up to 100%. You'll get 600 trading capital, which is great, you know. At least you have that little cushion to play with. I'd say over 500, like you're good, you know, you're good. You're good to trade. You can take all the trades. Are we trailing stop loss or keeping it the same level that you gave? Trailing stop loss. You trail stop loss when you're in profit. We're not in profit at the moment. So yeah. Once we need to see more confirmation, like I want to see this candle obviously reject. Like way more. Like I said, if I saw this candle starting to push up, still a chance you could create a slightly top wick, like it's up to 405. Like even here, I'm okay with, right? Like even here, I know it looks scary, but even a little top wick, you know, it could still do that. I know it doesn't look pretty, but it's like, okay, that's fine, makes sense. Once you obviously start to push and drive, that's bad. But when you start to create structure, when it starts to create smaller structure, it's not the end of the world. Let's see here, we had like a little level over here, closed above there, which is fine. Into that 4395. Lucky you, eh? Lucky you. Good. Yeah, remember guys, obviously always use proper risk management, trade properly. It's like trades can go either way. If it breaks 4403, should we dip? Nah, well, not really, not for me, because I have a stop loss in, like, for no matter what happens, like I have my stop loss in. If price is going to drive, it's going to take me clean out. But other than that, I put my stop loss in for a certain reason, right? Like everything has validation, everything has a reason. So like stop loss, like again, like I would put it up here, but that's a bit steep, right? Like if I would to put a stop loss, it would be above 442 because that would be on the hourly and this is where the trade was taken. But it's just quite steep, man, you know? It's like quite big. What do we have it at? 4429, I think it was. Somewhere there, yeah. Now, you see what I mean? If it tapped into that 4404 levels and we start to reject, that's fine because it's coming up for a top wick for us to come down, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's not that's why it's not the scariest thing when it comes up now. Rather come up now than later. Because the steeper we come down, the further we're going to come up. So, yeah. I just obviously don't want it to come up to like these levels because my stop loss is a bit risky because I would put it above here, but then like the RR is pretty shit. Like, I mean, it will give me like a 1-to-1 to be fair. It's not too bad. It's not too ugly. Fuck it. I mean, I put it in there already, right? 4429, somewhere there, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what this candle is going to do. Do we have, oh, we did have news, right? Yeah. Let's see what happened. 2:45, we had the news. I mean, we're pretty much out the news now. It's like nothing really, hasn't really much left. And this came out, what, like pretty much the same, slightly higher, PMI. This came out pretty much the same as well, so it's nothing too crazy. Showing good rejection. I tried to trade with my new Vantage account, but my orders still get refused. Send me a screenshot. Can you send me like a screen recording of like what's happening? That's the first time I've heard that. Just send me a buzz. Just send me like a screen recording of like what exactly you've seen. Maybe we can potentially help you because it's a bit strange. Like I don't know. Oh, is everyone okay now? Because we're in profit, eh? Is everyone fine now? Everyone was stressing tits earlier. We're TP1. Relax, brother. Relax, brother. Why are you stressing, bro? Why are you stressing, bro? Why are y'all stressing? You gotta get some W's in the chat. You guys stress too easily, bro. Why are you stressing, bro? If you see me stressed out, bro, then you know. If you see me stressed out, then you know, like, you know. Now, if you're trading conservatively, you can move your stop loss to break even. Completely up to you. If you want to close full there, that's also fine. But yeah, guys, pretty good trade overall. Making money. Let me just update the VIP, bro. 4385. 600 points. 600 points. Just don't really want to see this. I don't really want to see this candle flip because that's when it becomes ugly. Can I enter now? I mean, TP1's already been hit. You know, I'd be. I don't know. I don't like entering after trade's already in play and it's already been played out, right? What did we peak at on this trade? 9-1, somewhere there. Like 70 pips. Ain't too crazy. But the logic was there, guys. Remember exactly. I told you guys exactly. No, I wouldn't re-enter. Nah, I'm good. I told you guys the exact logic. Remember, I told you guys, if we come up to 4405, 4404, it's okay, right? We're coming up for a top wick, coming back down. I said rather earlier. I called this like to the T, exactly like what we went for. So I said, even if we come up a little bit, it's not that bad, is it, right? This is what I tell you guys. This is what we do every day in the VIP. I show you guys, I'm telling you guys exactly what I'm looking at every single time. Couldn't book a TP1. It was a touch and a go. Should I keep holding? Up to you. I mean, it's your account, whatever you want to feel comfortable with. I mean, you have more than enough time to close and break even. I recommend people to close, break even, take some profits always, you know, because we made money on the trade. It doesn't mean that like price is going to come down and completely reject. This is just obviously the idea. This is obviously just the setup, right? Since you had Telegram. Yeah, sorry, bro. Just in a trade at the moment. Made money. Cheers, mate. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Nice one. Nice one. I mean, at a certain point, I'm gonna just I'll probably just move stop loss to break even. I just want to see if we're gonna just break down. And potentially we can get another trade set up. Like over here, I might move a stop loss to break even here, make it probably a risk-free trade. I just want to see this candle come down. So I'm probably going to get out at TP1. If you guys are going to continue holding, that's fine. What I want to see happen is I want to see this candle start to reject now. Like, you know, I want to see volume come down, because at the moment, if price is doing this, like let's say, for example, on say a lower time frame, right? Getting a bit of a break of structure, change of character, coming back down. So this is fine for us. If we can come up for another top wick like here, let's say 4398 even, and then we start to reject, that's fine as well. Start to build structure above here. It's obviously not gonna be that great. But yeah, let's see. Because I mean, like in theory now, like, you know, on a 5 minute, in theory, we do have, say, pretty much a buy, almost like a buy at this point, for us to continue driving back up. So that's why I closed here at break even. I got out of this trade now. I'll wait for another entry. I'll wait for another position. So like if you didn't get out, you can get out now. Like you're at break even easily. I just don't like how the structure's been formed here, especially that we had a change of break of structure over here. So price started to burst. So we technically did have firstly a change of character, break of structure now. And if price is going to continue driving, remember at this point, guys, in the lower time frame, we build in structure, right? So this is no structure. So I was hoping for, let's say this was the top wick, and for us to just drive down and completely take this out, all this clean traffic on the left hand side. But the fact that we build in structure means there's a possibility that we could still come up higher, right? So that's the shit. But yeah, guys, I mean, the thing is, what I wanted to obviously show you guys, the thing that was obviously the most important was the patience. The patience, the learning, the understanding about, okay, cool, like what are we waiting for? When structure starts to get formed, you know, what to pay attention to, how these candles close, what to wait for. Because these are important, right? Like these are super important. You might be in a trade, but let's say, for example, like it was, yeah. Let's say it was the opposite, right? The price had to start to reject. Excuse me, yo. Let's say this candle got completely wrecked. Now, if this was in one candle motion, we break this low, is it still a chance that we should hold until this demand zone? It could be a high chance that we don't respect this demand zone. We could hold our TP down even lower. So then we understand in the candle in the opposite direction as well. It's not that we just one-sided, but like, okay, cool, if the candle starts to reject, what are we going to do, right? So this is probably going to go up, like in terms of what's happening. I was expecting price to go down. That's why I got out at a safe point. Thanks, bro. Don't die, bro. We need the banger trades. Nah, bro. I'll live, bro. It is a solid, but I would prefer to take my sols a bit further down, to be fair. I mean, sorry, my buys, my boys. Because the only thing is like, I don't know. This is obviously looking juicy for like obviously a little buy, but you can see this. That's not looking too bad, huh? Got this whole little gap over here. Trying to think of something like this could also be decent. Check here. That could also be alright. I've taken a buy from this level, 4378. Don't know. It's also not like too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Depends. If we come down for like a steep bottom wick, and then we drive back up, I'll be in there. I'll be in there. Nice ones to those guys. Nice one to those who obviously took the trade today. Obviously, the most important thing. Obviously, the most important thing is for us to learn, right, and understand certain things. I'm going to pretty much remove this for now because it's not really valid. Because we out this trade, moved it to break even. And I'm going to wait for my next opportunity. I do want to take another trade, to be fair. I do feel like we definitely got volume here, which is great. I'm still in the gold trade. Who else is in? Yeah, we got out. We got out, bro. Gotta make sure of that, bro. Don't obviously always believe, like, don't hold on to something because you're emotionally attached to the trade, right? Get out of it because it's logical. Don't get out because it's like, it has to go down. No, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. Couldn't book a TP1, still holding in a loss right now. But no, but you guys, I got you. I told you close a break even. Like you had like multiple opportunities here. Like 1, 2, 3. That's like 13 minutes you had to close the break even before even coming down. If you didn't get TP1, that's fine. Like if you didn't get a TP1, then obviously close the break even. That obviously makes sense. There's no point in obviously holding the trade because you can incur a big loss here instead of just obviously closing at a break even. That was the whole thing. My TP1 is so shit, I don't make money if it moves, and the movement TP1. The idea is, it's like, the idea was, we don't, the TP1 is fine. It's just a target that we aim for. It doesn't mean that it's relative to like, how much money we need to make, because it's an ideal point of where I want to see price go down to, and if we come back down, right? Like again, I think it's going to go up. Like that's why I said, get out. How long have you been trading for? You guys need to listen to when I say something, because that's what's going to save you. Like I gave you guys 3 opportunities there to get out, to be honest. Like we entered, when did I send that trade? One second, how long have you been trading for, and how long did it take for you to be confident with making trades? It took a certain amount of time, I'd say. I took like, let's say like, well, I've been trading for the past like 9 years almost, say 9 years. But over time, it's taken me about 2 years to be profitable, because on and off. But I'd say I could have done it in a couple of months, I'd say, if I really was trying. But yeah, like if you guys, the thing is like, obviously the people that's like, for example, when I go and look at this is what I like to look at like pretty much every day, right? I go here, click more, and I check the reviews. And like, this is what like, inspires me to keep doing this and do what I do. Okay, well, okay, just like no reviews. I'm joking, this definitely is. I don't know why it's not loaded. That's weird. What the fuck? That's weird. Maybe just let it load a bit. I need to close now. Well, I mean, we closed, so yeah, man. Like, there's obviously still a chance you can come down to where we entered at 9-1, but like, again, like, you know, you're gonna, like, if you're gonna stay in a trade and it's gonna be a losing trade, you're gonna get wrecked, because you're gonna go out at what, 29 over here, so you're gonna lose that. You know, when we said got out of break even, the elephant candle would you enter sell? I love how everyone's actually calling it an elephant candle now, bro. That's gas. I mean, with the volume right now, I prefer to rather wait for, the thing is, the price starts to push up, it starts to push up, right? You need to obviously just pay attention to be like, okay, cool, price can continue pushing up. So we're not going to just be like, okay, like, let's just take a sell. That's not the idea of trading. A lot of you guys have this idea, this stigma. It was like, what do you mean it was too quick? Bro, I gave you like 3 opportunities, bro, to exit this trade. It was at 9-1 like 3 times after we entered. You definitely, bro. You're telling a guy who's been trading for the past 8 years, bro, 9 years, sorry, that you couldn't get out of that trade. When you guys in the trade, bro, 15-14. I even sent it. I sent it 15:02, right? 15:02. Now I'm gonna go tell you. Like, oh, wait. Let me tell you. So you want to try and tell me? The guy who's trading is sending the trade 15:02, right? We sent it over here, right? Example 15:02. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times to get out of this trade, bro. What are you saying, bro? And then, okay, let's say we went down to TP1. You missed the TP, right? Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4 minutes to get out that trade. 4 minutes. Like, you had 4 1-minute candles closing. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you did. I gave you. I said, like, X is trade. I'm going to get out of this trade. I'm going to get out of this trade. Like, bro, every single minute. And a minute's long when you're in a trade, right? So, like, you can't tell me you couldn't get out of the trade, because that means you're greedy. That means you're greedy, because like, for me, it didn't make sense. Yeah, we're out of the trade. Yeah. Just be clear, yeah. If you didn't get out, you're lacking. Some of the chats are hard, bro. We gotta respect that. It's you know, like, I just don't like people, like, I don't like someone who like tries to come tell me something that, like, I couldn't, because I hate that word. I severely hate that word. I couldn't, I did. Oh, mate, that kills me. It kills me inside, dude. I can't do this. I didn't know. Bruv, don't tell me you can't do something, bruv. Because if I had to say I can't do this, I would never be in my position right now, right? I'd never be here today. I'd never have a nice car. I'd never have a nice watch. I'd never be able to travel the world. Because I said I can't make excuses. We can. Exactly, bro. Don't say you deserve this, bro. I'm not targeting you. I'm not upset. I'm not annoyed. It's a learning curve. Like, if it hits stop loss, like, if it does hit stop loss after we close the break even, you know, and you're still in the trade, that's unfortunate. It could work in the other way, right? We could have closed the break even and it hits final TP. So, you know, it can work in a tantrum, right? It's just like one of those things, right? Like, but I'm not going to say when it goes down to here, I'm not going to celebrate and be like, woohoo, you know? Like, I'm not going to, let's say this does this now and it hits this. I'm not going to celebrate like it's a win, because it's not. Because it's not an overall win, because we were out. So I'm not going to celebrate like we hit all our TPs. Definitely not. Doesn't make sense. You know? The price went where it went. We can do this. Ain't a word in my eyes. Could you just send in the trade in the group normally without blurring? It's literally a free signal, but I can't be on stream the whole time as I'm work. Yo, dude. I'm just trying, bro. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying, bro. Killer music, bro. I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry, dude. I'm sorry that I couldn't do 20 things at one time, my guy. I'm just like a human being, bro. I couldn't send it to the group, bro. What's it called? I will try send it to the free group as well. But you know what? You know what, killer music? Can I tell you something? Can I actually just say something about that, right? Why should I send it to the free group when the free group has the access to come watch me and support me on my YouTube? Why can't they do that? So why must I go out my way and send them a free trade and be on YouTube and send them everything? Why? If you can answer me that, then I'll be like, okay, fine. Maybe I'll send it to the free group. But I think I'm doing a lot already. So for me to send it to the free group and they don't want to come support me on my YouTube channel and pop a subscribe and put a like button, they couldn't even put in the little 5% work. Nah. They can come here and watch, my friend. It's facts, dude. It is facts. It is facts, dude. Show a little bit of support, man. You know, I understand that it's a little bit blurred out, a little bit zoomed in, like, but dude, like I've got one of the crispiest monitors on the market, but my monitor costs 6,000 euros. I don't know how you don't see the thing, how you see my screen. I've got like, it is crispy, bruv. Like, can you guys all see this? Like, or is it actually blurry? Because if everyone says it's blurry, then I'll go buy another screen because I'll spend 10 grand on a monitor. Facts, we here, big up Aragamer. You don't even have to make GC or a YouTube. Exactly, bro, because you're a legend. I'm driving and watching Luke. No respect, dude. That guy, that's obviously drive safe, dude. Like, geez, dude, don't like obviously risk, but done subscribing and like from the group. Done subscribing and like from the free group. Appreciate you, Yan, bro. Much respect, dude. Much respect, my guy. I was trying to get this. I don't know what's going on here, dude. So, guys, remember we do have. It's very important now that we do have. All right, let me just go like this. 1 second. I am looking for another position, guys. Don't worry. It's so weird. My thing doesn't want to load. I don't know what's happening here. Loads on my phone. But if you guys want to go check, for some reason it's just not loading up, and I don't know why. I don't know why. But if you guys want to go check the reviews, like make sure you go check this, click on the reviews, and it will pop it. It's working on my phone. It's not working on my PC. But have a look at that. You can see the reviews, and this is what I wake up to every morning. Well, it seems like really buggy on my PC. But guys, this is what I literally wake up to. I look at the reviews every single time you guys send me, like genuinely, send me your trades, send me your setups, send me how much you made, because it actually genuinely makes me happy. And I like to everyone know that this is the best community out there, and I'm trying to build that. I'm doing that every single day. And also remember, guys, those of you who joined today and today only, I'm going to do 150% deposit bonus. So if you want to get access to the 150% deposit bonus, make sure to drop me a DM now saying 150. And then you know what we will do? We will give you 150% deposit bonus. It's that simple. And if you don't believe me, go check my reviews. Because words are one thing, but statements is everything. Drops the mic, bro. Crowd goes wild, bro. Man's dropping bars here, bro. Nah, I do need some water. I've got this water, bro. This is like poisonous. What the fuck's going on here? Look at my chat's looking after me, bro. Yeah, I love you guys, bro. I love you guys, bro. Okay, a big up point. I can see my image on the screen, bro. I can see my image on the screen. Perfect. I think he means blurred message. Yeah, but I don't think it's blurred. Like, I don't know, maybe is he on 260p or 240p or something? Free game Genie, your screen is crystal. That's crispy, bro. I feel like I can see my future through the screen, bro. Need the elephant candles. My MT5 lagging, crying and losing. I feel you. Crying and losing. Why are we losing, bro? Why are we losing, bro? Love these live streams. Get so much from them. Appreciate. I'm waiting for an elephant candle to go pop. What are your opinions on using FB fib retracement level? It's been trying out for a while. And it's been working 50-50. It depends where you pull your fib levels from, right? So guys, again, if you want to, just before I close this, links at the top, links in the description, 150% deposit bonus. Make sure to drop me a DM now, 150, and then we'll get you set up. And if you guys want to have a look at the reviews, have a look at the reviews as well. Cool. We got you, we get you, we get us. What's your opinion just on the fib level? Oh yes, just slam it. Nice. No, I'll explain it. No, just wait. You guys are gonna laugh. Just wait. Not laugh. No, it's actually not that funny. I was just being a nice guy, you know, just being a nice dude. So I have a friend that's staying in the apartment. Just a friend. Don't worry. And her family came over and they came and stayed here for a week, and I was like, yeah, you might as well come stay here. So I had the whole fam over here, you know. That's who it was. No, that wasn't traders. Definitely wasn't traders, bruv. You know, just being a nice guy. What's it called? He's talking about the signals where you click to see the details. Okay. Because I can't be on stream like I am now and always tune in weekly, big man. The reason why, bro, I'm not that big, mate. I'm a small dude, bro, but I appreciate it. The reason why I said post in free group was because I couldn't go on the stream as I'm working. Enjoying the VIP, brother. Enjoying the VIP. Support a brother, bro. You know what I mean? Like my one friend, you know, my friend has a mentorship course, right? And I've known this guy for 6 years, longer, 7 years, right? And he has a blueprint on how to, you know, scale your business, grow more of your company, etc., etc. And someone asked him at a table once, and they said, "Hey, bro, you think you can give that to me for free?" He looked at him and said, "Fuck off, fucking pay the $199. Like, support me." Right? I put in hours on this shit, right? I put in the work. You're asking me for something free, you know? I don't mind giving free value. Absolutely not. But when there's a time to support someone, support them. Simple. If it's your friends, if it's your family, if it's someone, support them. If it's $50, $100, $200, help them out. They put in a bit of time on that, right? What you give is what you get. Simple. You know, let me just blow my nose quickly. Yeah, it's like another thing. It's like another thing when, like, you know, for example, like some people in your school maybe started a clothing brand and they wanted to sell T-shirts, and every guy was like, "Oh, bro, give me a free T-shirt, bro. Give me a free T-shirt." Why, bro? Why don't you just buy the fucking T-shirt from him, dude? He's obviously starting off as a business. He wants to grow. He wants to put his brand out there. By you buying a T-shirt, supports him, helps him grow, helps him produce more T-shirts. You know. Why always ask for free shit, you know? Free shit gets you free shit. That makes sense. Like, I don't mind giving free trades, free things, but at the same time, remember, guys, it's free. It's not that I need to do it. It's like in no sense that I need to do it. So people that demands it from me, like, bro, I'll block you, bro. I'm not talking about you in specific, bro. Killer, don't worry. I feel like you think I'm targeting you. I'm not targeting you, bro. Not at all. Are there money traders? Luke, can we move in your gaff and just trade 24/7? Just bro. I used to trade 24/7, dude. Now I trade I do trade a lot, but definitely a lot less than I used to, because I know I'm way more patient nowadays. So I have my levels, I have alerts, I know exactly when to look at the charts. 24/7, bro, I would go crazy. I'm thinking of doing a 24-hour trading stream, but I need something to add stuff into that, right? Because the longest stream I did was 5 hours. Bro, I felt like I was gonna collapse, brother. My guys, smash likes. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yes, let's move in, bro. It's like a whole streamer house, dude. Maybe sometime in the future, maybe I'll host a boot camp kind of thing. Could be a cool idea. Rent out a nice villa, get some people, do a competition, for example, get some of the guys, whoever get 5 guys, whoever does, let's say the best results in a month or something like that. And then they obviously get a chance to obviously spend let's say a couple of days with me in a villa. I think that would be savage. Maybe that's something I can think of in the future. I think that'll be actually quite cool. Can we move in, bro? Everyone starts to move in, bro. I was very generous, bro. Very generous. But yo, dude, I like my privacy, bro. I like my privacy. You know what happens here late at night. Bringing in the birds. Comes. What I mean now. The man also got to eat. What's it called? If you would start over trading from zero, how would you do it? I like that question, bro. There's a question. I like that shit, dog. If I had to start from zero, damn. Would you say, what's your name? Kitch Christian? Are we saying that I'm going to start trading from zero with absolutely no money? Not absolutely, but let's say I have a job. Are we talking like that? Or are we talking about now, that I'm in a good spot in my life and now I start trading? Two different situations. If you can answer me that, then I'll answer your question just to have a better clarity on that. If you had 1,000 in your account, what lot size would you use? Depends on the stop loss. So this one, if you're risking 0.1, you would be risking 400 to make potentially, you can even go lower, right? So don't have to do a 0.1, but that's pretty much half your account. So it wouldn't be that great, but you're risking it. So even a 0.01 would be fine, because let's say, for example, or 0.02, 0.03, somewhere around there. I would just make sure you stay in the game, because if you're able to trade, let's say more, I'd say take more trades. You need more trades. Never risk your whole balance in terms of one trade, because that's what's going to screw you, right? So always risk it, especially learning from someone in the beginning. My advice is always the same. Learn first, see if they're legit, see if it's something that you can do, and see if it's something that you can learn from and grow. Then, increase your risk, increase your whatever account, whatever case you want to be. First test the waters, dude. First test the waters, Not everyone's for everyone, right? Yo, late night activities. Not late time activities, bro. I'm a man, dude. I've got needs, dog. 24-hour stream. Let's go, team. On a beach, dude. I would have to proper prepare for that shit, dude. Because I love streaming, but like, you know, only trading for like 24 hours, dude, I would need to take like a week off trading after that, dude, if I'm just like in the charts for 24 hours, you know. So let's start when you think of TP2. Jeez, dude. Also a lot from a man here, eh? Still thinking of the TP2, bro. It'll be chilled if it even comes back to break even at this point. I think we're still going to drive up. That's why I'm still waiting potentially for like a wick down for us to take a buy potentially. Streaming like TJ on Socrates, but he's more real and teaching his little brother. Yeah. Don't know if you saw that thing about TGR, the one is thing, but yeah, I don't know, a bit of research on that. Like no knowledge, bro. What would you learn and stuff? Okay, so no knowledge. Okay, that's a different point. So like no knowledge, I would be pretty much, pretty much like, let's say, no knowledge, I would firstly, like anything I do, if I was a butler, if I was a plumber, if I was a waiter, if I was working for a GNC department, if I was working for bodybuilding bugs, anything, learn. So learn. And learn, keep learning. Because at the same time, you're gonna learn a lot of things, and by doing things practical, right? So meaning jumping on an account, jumping on a demo, jumping on something, for example, right? You're going to learn a lot over time, and you're going to make the mistakes that you would make in general. But at the same time, like, you're going to make mistakes regardless, right? You're always going to make a mistake. There's always something that you're going to do in trading. Like, I made a careless mistake of one time trading silver when I was supposed to be trading gold. It's like, I just clicked on the wrong pair. Like I was trading for a while at that point. I just clicked on the wrong pair. I made a mistake. I was busy. I entered the trade. I didn't look, and I went away. I was trading silver instead of gold. And then, like, for example, you know, I would trade without a stop loss, blow my accounts. You know, there was silly things that I learned, that I did in the beginning, that I was like, oh shit, you know, like, you know, definitely things that could have been avoided, right? But you know, when you're in the game for as long as, like, let's say, for example, like I've been in, you would start to obviously learn different things. You know, you'd start to learn different aspects about, okay, cool, you know, like, this makes sense. Okay, to close the break even, it makes sense. At like, yes, we know that tomorrow is another day of trading. Thursday is another day of trading. Friday is another day of trading. We got the whole year left to trade. It's okay. It's okay. Let's say, for example, we didn't make money today. That's okay. What's better than not making money today? Losing money, right? So, like, you get my point, right? So it's like, over time, you're going to start to develop this mindset of being like, okay, cool. You're going to start to understand certain things. Take the hit now. It's like, okay, cool. Like, it makes sense. So that's the best piece of advice that, like, I would give you in terms of if you start and if you join in, for example. And now with, obviously, guys, like, you guys remember, you get an opportunity to learn from me. You get an opportunity to grow with the community, with other people inside you. Now I'm giving you guys a chance to get 150% deposit bonus. That means if you deposit like $300, $500, whatever it is, you'll get 150% above that, which is great. You know, when I started trading, I didn't have these opportunities like you. I didn't have this. I didn't have these deposit bonus. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. But now you guys have this capital. You guys have this to trade. You have the cushion. You have the window to make these mistakes. I take this as, if you're already a good trader, or if you're comfortable with trading, even if you're new, you can utilize this, let's say, free account, or let's say this free money, this extra money that you have, as learning capital, because it's not actually your money, right? At the end of the day, if you have, let's say, $500 and you get an extra 150%, this means that the extra 150% is not your money. So you can do whatever the fuck you want with it, right? But yeah, so if you want to get access to that, make sure you drop me a DM. Guys, link is in the description. Drop me a DM now. Get set up. You guys don't want to miss the next opportunity. Because once I'm off the stream, I'm going to be sending the trades to the VIP. Let's see. When you get started from zero with small capital. Yeah, I answered that with that. Hopes and prayers, brother. I take time off work to come to the stream. It's banging. I love the community. Shh, don't tell the boss. Bro, you know what I was doing when I was in Bulgari, bro? I was like, bro, if they know, they know, bro. I was literally like glued. I was walking to serving a coffee while on my phone, like this, dude, like carrying stuff. Like I would have any excuse. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll do something. I'd be like in front of the guests, like pretending like I'm taking an order, bro, but like watching something, you know? Bro, sometimes gotta risk it, dude, you know? Because at the same time, like I don't want to be in the same position that I was a year ago. I don't want to be in the same position I was 6 months ago. I'm gonna risk a little bit, bro. I want to change my life. That's right. That's right. That's why I'm starting on a demo account. So, something I mentioned last time, right? So we don't have an opportunity just yet, guys. We're just still waiting for price to go up. We can see our price starting to push up, starting to make bullish structures. Again, we got this whole structure to overcome over here. Price realistically should tap into this level first. I hope for the boys that didn't get out, they can still get out. But pretty much we're in this range at the moment, right? So there's a high chance you're still going to fill up and tap into 26. But someone said, Jethro mentioned about a demo account, right? I've got a different opinion on that, right? So the way I learnt was get off a demo as quick as possible, because that's not your money. When it's your money, you think differently, you act differently. If it's $50, $100, $300, $500, $1,000, it's not 100,000 that you're trading with a demo account and making 10K, making $5,000 in a day, which is bullshit. When you only have, let's say, $100, that doesn't make any sense. What are you gonna 500x your account in a day, bro? That doesn't make any sense, dude. You know what I mean? So you got to be realistic with the amount that you have and what you're able to do with that. This is what I keep telling people. You know, it's like, be realistic with your current situation. If you have a demo account, use that same amount of money in a demo. That would make more sense, and treat it like it's your own capital. So if you have 500, open up a demo account with 500 and say, cool, because you're going to use your rules and you're going to use your restrictions that you have within the 500 range. You don't have any more equity. You don't have any more room. You have what 500. You blow the 500 and you know you're going to blow the other 500 as well. Simple. You'll be seeing candles. I've got them needs too, look at boy. You'd be seeing candles and wicks in your sleep after 24 hours. Bro, I really do. Like, dude. I see some big candles, bro. Big candles make you go crazy, dude. Like, it's so crazy. Juice like it. Juice. Where did that motherfucker come from? What? Good morning. God damn it. Where did that candle come from, bro? What? Did Trump to make a tweet or something? Where the fuck did that come from? Holy shit. Damn, that was like a news wick, bro. Let me just see here. Yeah, this is good. There's definitely volume. Like, weirdly, like, what the fuck was that? Do you have a manual for beginner trades? The basics, you know. What's up, Anna? What's up, Anna? Wagwan. Anna's back. No, you're not late. You're not late. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much at all. Do you have a manual for beginner traders? I have a PDF. It's like quite generic. It's quite like basic. Drop me a DM. I could maybe give that to you. It's like quite basic. It's like 140 pages or something like that. It took time to do it. But yeah, I have like a manual, but like I would realistically prefer rather to, we might have a long here. I think I'm going to take a little long ski here, bro. On the 5 minutes. It's a nice little long. Came down for this bottom wick here. Trying to see where I can go. Oh, this thing's going to pump, I think. I think I'm going to get in here. If this candle comes down a little bit more, if we miss out on this opportunity, nah, but 400, yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to get in here for a long. Wait until we push down. Let's see if this candle pushes down a little bit longer. Alright, so let's see. We're going to get in here. Getting on a long here, guys. Expecting here. Let me see if I can get in at. Well, okay, let's see if we're going to come down a bit more. Wait. Let's see. Okay, that's it. That's our entry. This is our entry. 4332. I'm going to get it on the year long. Let's hope this candle can flip. We don't want it to come down and reject. I'm going to rearrange this a bit. If this candle could just pop. We're going to be in and out of this trade, so guys, make sure you pay attention. 4422, I'd say 4422 is our entry. TP1 is going to be, break of this top wick, I'd say. 4433. 4433. I'd be happy with that because we know we're going to flip. If this candle could just flip now. That was a nice little bullish candle. I don't know where that volume came from. Could potentially push this up a little bit higher. We just don't want to see this candle obviously reject really hard. Obviously, guys, in these markets use proper RM, proper risk management. Let's see if we can get 44, and TP2 would be 44. I'd say 4440 for there for now. 4440. 4440. Okay, let's do that. Got quite a little tight stop loss here as opposed like to usual. So we're just basing off the fact that this candle is going to flip. I don't know where this volume came from, and this is what's giving me that like little bit of confidence that like, this candle, we popped out of nowhere. Have a little bit of a break here. What's that noise? No. Okay, can't answer that. Okay, let's see I'll get back to the comments now. I just want to make sure everything's correct though. And then final TP will be somewhere up here, 4460. 4460. Let's hope we don't just get popped out here. Don't pop us out, bro. Don't pop us out. 4460. Reject, bro. Need like a hard rejection. Shit, that was close, dog. 4406. Jeez. I don't mind a little steep bottom wick, but now this candle's got to pop. We don't want to be hovering around this area. Jeez, that was a little scary little pop down to the downside, dog. Damn, don't do that to me. Oh, fucking scary pop that, dude. Now with this candle's got to flip. Might get out at break even. This is a fucking, if we don't pop, we need to see this pop. What are we on? The 1 hour candle opening. Could this be the 1 hour flip? 1 hour pop. Oh, we need a drive. We need volume. We can't like reject. See, I'm going to get back to the comments now. Sorry, got out at 4300 to 4318. This candle cannot reject, like it cannot pop now. Listen, we are fooked. Can't break that again. Don't break that again. Don't break 4309. Should we stop loss should be 4300? Yeah, sorry, 4300. Yeah, 100% right. which is 400 would be incorrect. Sorry, 300, 100% right. Yeah. Wait, then everything's wrong then, right? No, 400. No, that's right. Yeah. Oh, wait, am I high or what? No, 400. Yeah, for sure. I sport at 4402. You got a nice little pop there. I just don't like it that we're breaking down. We need to absolutely reverse. Like if this candle was to reject now, it needs to reject. We don't want it to form structure. Like it is risky. Like close your eyes, boys. If this candle doesn't flip and drive, it's going to be bad. We need it to flip and drive. We don't want it to break these lows. Like that's scary. We need it to like flip and drive. Like this needs to pop. Wait, let me just remove the supplies on you because it's a bit distracting here. It needs to flip and drive. I feel like it's going to take us out. I've got a bad feeling. Well, it's coming too close. It's coming too close. Oh, come on, flip. There's a lot of volume in this area though. I don't know. There's a lot of volume. It's like we're hanging on a thread here, boys. Hanging on a thread here, boys. There's one little pop, it can take us out like this. Close your eyes. Oh, it's coming too close. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. I bought in. So some people got in at a better entry and I think they closed. Some people actually did good here. Some people got in at like 4405. We need a flip. Flip. Yo, that was close, bro. Flip. It has to drive. Like it can't. I can't stay here because it's like in between this little bit of a sketch range here. Yeah, but it needs to drive. It can't be like hovering. I don't want it to hover because it's not the worst thing. But like if volume was gonna come in now, it's gonna fucking push this candle. Like we saw this random candle just pop here. Like exactly what it did there before, it needs to basically do that, just in our direction, not down. Like if this was the bottom wick, that's fine, but like it's forming structure. It's gonna go to 4403, brother. It's magnetized. Because look, it's like forming structure on a lower time frame. There's a big gap here, bro. Like that's crazy. I've never seen a gap at like such a random time. Like that is a bit wild. Fill that gap. I'm setting my buy limits and sell limits at those levels. Yeah, I know. I mean, again, it's not the craziest stop loss on this. It's like more just on the move that I was expecting this candle to drive. Like if it's not going to drive, like again, that's why I put my stop loss. I wouldn't move my stop loss any lower than that. That's why I'm keeping it quite tight because I don't expect us. Because if we're going to break down, like there's a chance that we can just drive down. And it's looking like we're going to get stopped. Got like 90 pips. But with the volume, it's going to be a quick move. Oh. drive. What is TP1? So I'm at edge on this one. This is like a scalp classic. Here's the trade, yeah, but it's like high chance it's going to hit stop loss. It's coming too close and we're forming structure going down. It's not doing what I wanted it to do. Like I was expecting just a quick pop, but it didn't pop. It didn't pop. Ain't popping. It ain't popping. There's a bit of volume in this area. Like I don't know why there's so much volume at like this time. It's not a bad thing. It's just like didn't really know why. Come on, drive, bro. It's gotta drive, brother. Drive like you never drove before, bro. Bro, what is this little gap here? Why couldn't it do this now? Oh, it's like 150 pips, bro. Oh, I don't like it. That's over in here, dude. Long wicks are rejected. It might go up if it tails. Can't touch 4403. No, I can't break again. Like if it breaks again, we are fucked. Like then it's like very lucky if like we manage to get saved, but it cannot break again. Like it seriously could not break again. Like it's literally like no ways, dude. No ways, done. No ways, bro. It's gonna be scary, boys. Like close your eyes because it's gonna be quick. It's either gonna push. It's gonna do something like very fast. It won't be like a slow one. It's gonna be a quick one. Whichever direction it's gonna go. That's the thing. It's gonna be either nice or it's gonna be really brutal. It's not gonna give us it's not gonna let us float around. For sure not. Some institutional order gap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like maybe Trump tweeted or something. Let me check. Because I mean, it's a crazy little pop out of nowhere, right? I don't know. Shit, when it's going out, it's 4408. Oh, God, look. Close your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't pretty. Need the V2 drive here, bro. Nah, it's not looking good. Oh, it's a push. 50 pips, 60 pips. Yeah, it's hovering around this area, which is like it's super dangerous. It doesn't make sense why it would do this. Like if this is going to be a directional candle, it's supposed to drive. Yeah, on the 1 minute chart is even more scary because it's like it can be like one little, you know. Oof. Oh, why do you have to be so scary? Jeez. Where's this volume from though, bro? Should we inside 400? No, definitely not. Definitely not 400. No. Because there's a chance this could have been the top wick for us to continue driving down. All right, close your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Close your eyes. Have the stop loss in play and respect it. Respect that the market gives you opportunities, but sometimes doesn't. Sometimes the market don't respect you. The thing is, what's even more crazy about this? Oh my God. Yo. This is like, why does it have to do us dirty with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minute, 1 minute candles, bro? Just like dirty. You think we need the black line at 4403? The other day I was expecting like crazy. Let's do it. Wait. Oh, do we still have time? Oh, mate. Yo, I don't think it's going to respect that, dude. I don't think it's going to respect that. I ain't think it's going to respect that line, dog. No chance, dude. No, it's coming down. Oh my God. Nah, it's too close. It's not nice, not the greatest. I don't know if you guys want to close now for like an earlier loss, you know, it probably could be a play. It's too close to our stop loss right now. I don't like it. Like the chances of us flipping from here, you know, it's possible, but sometimes we just have to take the L. What is this exact? 7450. Oh, we gone. No. We never move our stop loss. Never move our stop loss, fam. unless it's like situational. Ugly move. If this rejects, if this flips from here, bro, I'll be like, fuck. One of those things, bro. One of those things. We try to get the reversal. Damn, it melted. Yeah. One of those things, you know, but our stop loss was like, the idea was behind this was like, I put a tighter stop loss for sure on this trade because I was like, okay, cool. If we're going to pop much faster, right? Yeah, no, it happens. That's why my stop loss wasn't like 40 pips, 50 pips, right? It wasn't like 100 pips or like 50 pips, for example. It was like 20 something pips, 200 pips, sorry. But yeah, no, we tried. The idea was there. The thing is, what I wanted to see, because we had that initial pop, so I was thinking, all right, like if I want to pop, I had levels somewhere up here, right? So I had levels like up here. So it's like, if we're going to drive, like minimum, we're going to drive into tap these levels, right? Like up to there at least. If we're going to drive, but then we didn't drive, we didn't close. We just like drove, made a top wick and continued driving back down. Which again, I think this level is quite an ugly level to trade on at the moment. Pop in now, oh my gosh. Bro, you know how it is, You know how it is, bro. Whenever, whenever we get, it's always so funny. It's like, you know what the comical thing about trading is? It's like, whenever you get like wicked out, for example, it like always reverses and just absolutely skyrockets in the other direction, bro. It's like, look at that, wait, like, okay, we came down like 40 pips below our stop loss, for example, but shit happens now, shit happens. The idea was solid. The only idea I have on a 1 hour chart, like 15 minutes looking good. 1 hour is telling me short. 1 hour is like, it's more of a shorted opportunity. Shit, trust me, brother, the lower the time frame for 303 is super respected, magnetized for the next time, I reckon. Let's see, brother. Buy a block hit. Fuck, so that's like 20. I've taken 24 trades on stream and lost. That's 2 now. Then I'm gonna tell my friends and my family about this one, bro. They're gonna be upset, dog. They'll be upset with me. They say, what did you do, dog? You lost the trade. Not respectful. But at the same time, you know what? I'm not too phased about this loss, you know, because we won literally in the VIP and in the free total, won 4 trades today. And then we sort of had like a win today. I can't really classify it as a win. It was more like a break even, so I'm not going to say that. But out of 5 trades we've taken today, we've made over 1,000 pips on free trades and of 1,000 pips on trades today. And then, yeah, dude. So I was like, you know what? Do 5 trades and 1 loses. So 6 trades, 1 loses. It's okay. Like, shit happens, dog, you know. Early morning was insane. Bro, it's a drive now. Yeah. It's always the drive when we get out, bro. It's always like that. Yeah, no. It's like, that's how I always tell you guys, like, have a look at the bigger picture, right? Always have a look at the bigger picture and say to yourself, you know, it's invalidated now, but always look at the bigger picture, right? So you're gonna take 6 trades today, you lost 1. You're gonna lose sometime. There is a loss around the corner. If it's gonna be live on stream or if it's gonna be my VIP, but there's gonna be a loss, 100%. Guaranteed it'll hit 4,500 by dinner time. Guaranteed. The only thing guaranteed is trading is nothing. There's no guarantee in trading. There's absolutely no guarantee. When you think you're going to guarantee something, that's when you get absolutely wrecked. But are we going to pump? Probably. Yeah, shit. It was just also like unfortunate on the candle that we obviously entered on this. I think it was this 15-minute candle. This one here, I believe. We entered on that one. This candle was just a bit unforgiving. You know, I think it wanted to come down. This was obviously your bottom wick. And our price is obviously pushing fucking back up, you know, as per usual, bro. You know, without getting another buyer, I don't know. It's not looking too good for another buy. I'm not convinced. There's so many levels that we've been respecting and we tapped into here. Like, I'm not too convinced on that move. I'm not too... Yeah, no, definitely not. I went for a better level. Let's see if we can get some sort of movement up on the stream. It's okay, bro. No, I know. Bro, trust me, bro. I know it's okay, dog. You're great. Oh, bro, I love you guys, bro. I love you guys. This is the thing that you guys... This is the thing that you guys got to understand and respect. You know, at the same time, you know, we've taken 24 trades. I think it's about 24 trades. We lost 2. You know, for any person that does that, it's crazy, dude. Like, even if I did 24 trades and I lost 12 or I lost 10, it'd still be okay. You know that. That's the crazy part. Still would be okay. But yeah, man, it is what it is. How much we peaked out? We peaked at like 70 pips today, went down to 200 pips. It's just like 70, close to like 140 pips today. So guys, again, possibly we'll get more trades in the VIP. Remember, and again, now I feel even better because now, guys, going to give you guys 150% deposit bonus. So make sure to get that. Still profitable, 100% still profitable. I mean, if you didn't make money today over all the trades that we sent, bro, it's like, you know, that doesn't really make sense, dude. So if you guys want to get obviously 150% deposit bonus, make sure to drop your DM. If you guys did take a trade, you guys would say lost, for example, and you guys get something back, giving the community something back, 50%, 150% deposit bonus, get access to the groups, get you set up, get you started. And you know what? The people that stay in here for the longer times, we're going to win. We're going to win, dog. Let me just check something. Part of life. Yeah, part of life. All right. Just one of those things, bruv. Just one of those things. Now, again, we will be probably posting the next signal, the next trade. And again, it's not going to be a recovery trade. It's not going to be, let's say, a trade that comes out of nowhere. But, you know, it's going to be let's say, for example, like we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, right? Just going to keep doing what we're doing. And over time, we will be profitable. We always are going to be profitable. We are very profitable. We well in profit for this month. Go have a look at the results. Go have a look at the results. Go have a look at what people be doing. Dude, that CZ, dude, he has crushed it. Morning trades were fire. Caught big move in VIP. Yeah. This morning was crazy. That's why, like, I wasn't even entitled to. Sometimes you take profit, sometimes you lend money to the market. Yeah, I like that, dude. I like that. Yeah, you just gotta give some money back, bro. It's like the casino, you know. When you're making too much money, you gotta give something back. You know, give something to the tip someone. You know, give something to the. You know, you don't want to be that guy that doesn't give anything back because the market's gonna take it back from you tenfold. So today, I felt like we had to give something back to the markets, bro. Give a little small donation, bro. Say, you know what? You blessed me this morning, and I'll bless you back. You know what I mean? It is what it is, guys. Now, guys, we still have the rest of today to trade. It's only 4:30 p.m. We have Tuesday, we have Wednesday, we have Thursday, we have Friday. We still have a couple of days left. Make sure to lock in this 150% deposit bonus. Drop me a DM right now. Say, message me 150%. Get you locked in, get you set up, get you started. All right, guys. I think that is going to be a wrap for today, because I don't really see much opportunity. We're in between this range at the moment, so I do believe that we're going to just play between these levels for now, and then I will definitely be updating the VIP later on potential trade setups, and then obviously, as always, I'll be updating you guys a little bit later. Someone somewhere just lost over $1 million with that move, so it could be worth, yeah, bro. So, $1 million, bro. Someone lost like 100 million, hundreds of millions, bro. So it's been crazy. But anyways, guys, appreciate you all for tuning in today. Didn't end obviously the way we wanted it to, but guys, always remember, every trade there's a possibility of a loss. Plain and simple. When you guys understand that, it's when you guys will achieve greatness. All right, Alan B out. Got any questions? Drop me a message on Telegram. Peace out for now.